Happy days, happy days. Got a new part for the RV. That's always a good day. Anyway, what I've got here is called a ChillGrille. They're Coleman Mach. And the reason I got this, actually I got two of them, one for the front air and one for the back air. This is my 2005 Winnebago. This is what it came out with. I guess it's all right, but I'm wearing the screw holes out by taking the grill down and cleaning the filter all the time. And it's somewhat of a pain, and I've seen this online. I thought, well, this would be great because I can just pop these grills out, clean the filter, pop it right back in. Might be convenient. And also, it has these vents where I can just dump the air right here in the one room. I thought that might, I'm hoping, I've got to do it, I'm doing a test, that'll flow more air. I don't know if it will or not, but I've got a test in mind to see if it is going to make it flow a little bit better. And the test, and of course, first of all, I need to apologize for the RV. I've got like 5 different projects going on, so that way it looks like a bomb went off. And I've already told my wife, whatever you do, don't step into your RV right now, not until I'm finished, because she won't like it. Here's my test, because at the moment I got all the ceiling vents closed off. So I'm going to turn on the fan and measure my amp load. Okay, we see we're about 3.9. If you're wondering what these things are, this is something I installed. I got a video on how I did it. It measures the amp load on each leg. 50, I got a 50 amp service, because which actually gives you 100 amps. And I got a 50 amp leg, two 50 amp legs, and this way I can measure the load on each leg. So 3.9 to 4.0. Okay, so I'm gonna go around, open up all the vents, and I'm gonna see how much changes. Okay, open up the vents, Lots of vents to open up. There we go. Alright, now let's go back and see how much the load changes, if any. Alright, 4.1 to 4.2. So it tells me I am grabbing more air. So with all the vents open at 4.2, and I'm going to put my new filter grill on, I'm going to see how that changes. So I can kind of measure the airflow and the load off of it. So we'll get started on that little project. Well, I was going to show you how this, let me turn that noisy air off. Alright, I was going to show you what comes in this cool little kit. Of course, you got the big grill, the cover. Get that out of my way. And you got this piece that I guess separates the air, ducts it down. So we got that in there. And, wait a minute, there's another piece I'm missing somewhere. I had it there. What did I do with it? There's one more somewhere, I think. Oh, I guess this is it. Okay, got new bolts, got new metal plate. I don't believe I'm going to need this piece. I don't think. Maybe I will. Because I get this all apart and we'll put it in and see how it looks. Okay, so I just took my filter grill off, the old one, and this is what she looks like. And if you're wondering what this little piece of plastic is, white plastic, that is actually your drip pan. That catches the water off that little radiator up there and drains it outside all over your roof and makes a mess. And take this little plate off because it has to come off and be done away with. And we get this other screw out. Not so easy doing this one-handed. There we go. That's where the air comes out of that big hole there. Okay, so there's air gets drawn up here, then air blows out this hole, and then gets the way it is now when that metal plate is installed. From the factory, this metal plate is installed. So the only way the air has to go is into the ductwork. One piece of ductwork here, which follows these vents, and then you got another little channel here, and it goes in line with those vents down through there. So but now with this new grill installed, I'll have the option to shut these off. Where's that here? If I shut these off, then that will force the air into the ductwork. But if I open them, then the air is going to be shooting here, because you can see a fan right up here. It'll be blowing that cold air straight down and then out the vents. So I'm hoping, and maybe it might cool down quicker. I don't know if it will or not. That's one reason I was going to kind of measure the amp load to see how the amps change. If I can get an idea of how much air it's moving, if it's moving more or less air. So I got to take this off, and then look, notice this screw already loose. And that's been always a pain year after year. I'll snug them up and they get loose again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get me some nuts. I'm going to put me a 1/4 inch, I think these are 1/4 inch 20. Oh man, there might be fine thread. And then make a little jam nut up there, and that'll keep that from happening. So, alright, let's start taking things apart. And here's your tip. You might want to get your screw gun, because those screws, look how long those things are. Not how long. It makes much quicker work out of it. So I'll take this down and put up a new plate, and because I got new monster long screws. I guess they've got to make them that way for different thicknesses of roofs that they go on. Okay, see, I told you those screws are long, so I've just got them started, and these are 1/4 by 20, so it's standard thread, and I got some nuts on there, so I'm gonna use those to jam once I get the tension right, so that way they won't be coming loose on me no more. So I'm gonna screw this up snug, jam the nuts, and then we'll go to the next step, I guess, putting that piece on and the cover. And it looks like I'm still not. Don't know why. I don't think I'm gonna need that piece. It comes with a thicker piece, but I don't think I'll need it. All right, let's go on to the next step. New metal plate is installed. I got my jam nuts in there, snugged up. So now I just gotta put this piece of plastic on there. Pretty flimsy, but I guess it'll work. So we'll get that up. Looks like it's only held on by 4 screws. Don't seem like much. Okay, another tip for you. Pre-start each screw, because it really takes some oomph, because the screws are not, the threads are not pre-cut, so you really got to push to get those threads cut. So I went ahead and did that first, so that way I'm not fighting trying to cut the screws and hold the piece of plastic up there all at the same time. So I went ahead and stuck in the 4 screws first. I'll take them out. Now I'll put the plastic up. Okay, that part's installed, but I do know something I'm going to change. I think you can see that there's quite a bit of tension on this screw. It's even got it bowed a little bit. And I'm afraid that over time that's liable to crack out. So I'm going to get me a larger washer, like a 1-inch diameter with a little bitty hole in it, like a fender washer. So it'll help transmit the load over a larger area. So hopefully that won't break out in the future. So that's something I'll do a little bit later. So now we got to get this big cover on there, and then we'll test our amp differences. Okay, I was going to show you here that when you put the final grill on, it's real simple, just 4 screws. And what I like about it is it actually screws into metal. You're not screwing into just the sealing material, which you can see, like right here, you see the little blue piece. That's where I stripped the holes out. I had to put a plastic insert in there in order to get a new screw to bite, because I'd wore the screw holes out over the years. So I'm going to put my filters in, and we'll do an amp test to see if we're in better shape or worse shape. Okay, new filter grill is installed. AKA, is it ChillGrille? I think they call it ChillGrille. Works really good. A little bit wider than the original one. I like how I can shut these off and open them. The filters are now real easy to pop in and pop out to clean. All right, now let's test the amp load. See what that looks like. Go here, turn on the fan. That's good. 4.5, 4.6. So that tells me I am moving more air. That is good. That's what I was hoping to see. I wasn't sure if it would or not. See, before we had before with everything open, 4.2. So now I'm moving a lot more air. Shut that noisy thing off. Oh, made a mess. Alright, so that's what I was looking for. That's good. So now I'm under the assumption that if I'm moving, if I've got a higher amp load, that tells me I'm moving more air. It might not make sense to you at first, but think about it like this. If you ever use it like a leaf blower, and you're blowing the leaves off, and you let your pant leg gets up to the side of it, and it shuts the airflow off, you may notice your leaf blower shoots way up in the RPMs because you've taken away the load, because you've taken away the air that it can grab. So the higher the load, that's telling me I'm scooping more and more air, moving more air, turning air over quicker. So if I can turn this air over quicker in the RV, I'm assuming it may help cool it down a little bit quicker. And because you also got to figure on a real hot day, you know, this ductwork here, you can see that styrofoam, that's only separated, you know, maybe an inch or so from the rooftop and all the heat that's beaming on the roof. So now the bulk of that cold air doesn't have to go that direction and come out these vents. It just shoots right out here. So I'm hoping it'll cool a little bit better, which it always did pretty good, but you know, any improvement is an improvement. So all in all, I like that install. I bought 2 of them, so I'm gonna put another one in the back bedroom. So I think that was a good investment, and hopefully you'll think so too. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.